Hello everybody and welcome on my YouTube channel. You are with Alandris for today, the 8th episode of Pimp My Hero Charge. Sorry for the delay, like you know I'm not at home and for this reason I have some issue with the delay. The fourth player that we will see today will be Shanks, level 92. Vlad, level 97, Vintra, level 100, and Unlard, level 100. Let's begin right now with the hero of Shanks. We can see there the heroes of Shanks. Most of them are really interesting choice, and we will see right now what I can propose for Arena. For your arena, I propose you one classical setup, if we can tell. You have Turtle Fighter as tank, Commander as off-tank, who can give a legendary bonus for Manipulator, who is in the backline, protected by Imperial Executioner. In the middle of that, you have a physical damage dealer with a Rose Fencer, who have a crazy good control for female hero of the opponent enemy, and deal a really good amount of damage, plus the control of Manipulator who is in the backline. You have one team who is pretty soaked, even if this team is not so original. Let's see now which setup I can propose for your Grand Arena. For your Grand Arena free team, who are really interesting, it's the last team will be little weaker than the other, but first team with Cross Knight as tank, who is supported by a Cleric and a Soul Hunter, so it will be really difficult to down. And behind you have a Hidden Needle and Witch to control the backline with the amazing controller of the backline, with blind and massive damage for team enemy. She will be, even if she is burst, she will be supposed to survive with a Cleric and a Soul Hunter, for example. Hidden Needle is the same. The objective of this team is to control the front line with these three really tanky heroes, and to deal massive damage with these two female heroes behind. So it can work really well. Second team is your arena team, so I don't add nothing from what I told at the beginning. And your third team is interesting as well, because in front you have a grid tank with Dwarf Warrior. Behind you have two physical damage dealer with Fallen Dominion and Desert Lycan. Fallen Dominion is here especially to protect Queen of Curse backline or Death Mage in the second time if Queen of Curse die. So this team can work really well, especially if she is hide in third position. Let's see now which advice I can propose you for your future. First of all, I want to congratulate you, because your lineup is really interesting, and as what I see, it's no mistakes, or not big mistakes if we can tell, and all your choices are interesting. What I wrote, it's now for the future, be careful when you will upgrade your hero. For example, for Manipulator and Rose Fencer, Rose Fencer is already red, but Manipulator, wait that you can upgrade her as red one with 2 items for energy before to upgrade her red, because she don't get so much bonus as red, and she delay her ultimate, and sometimes it's worse than orange too. So better to wait for her, be careful, nothing is done for the moment. When you will have unlocked the red one, sorry, you will have to upgrade first Rose Fencer and Manipulator, and as well all your healer. You have Cleric, Soul Hunter, and this hero are really interesting as red one, because of the healing bonus that they get. And finally, the last advice that I can tell you is to focus 3 tank as red color in the first time, and when you will have this 3 tank red, it will be more comfortable for you to fight in arena and Grand Arena. Good luck, and let's go for the second player. The second player for today is Vlad. He's level 97 and we will see with his choice of hero what we can propose for him first of all in Arena. For your Arena team, I propose you one template timeout. So you have all the heroes to do it, even if they are not totally completed. You already can do really interesting things, especially in at the level 97. So I propose you Turtle Fighter, Dwarf Warrior with Cleric and Soul Hunter behind, and Rose Fencer as damage dealer control behind all of them to ensure some damage, and sometimes you can kill some hero, and if for example it's human hero in front, you will control them a long time, and it gives you a good delay to get the timeout that you are targeting. Let's see for your Grand Arena now. For your Grand Arena teams, really interesting setup. The first one is one team without backliner, that everyone gets the benefits of Soul Hunter heal. The minus of this team is to not have real tank. We have a Cleric as tank, but I should prefer to have someone else, but I don't have other possibility right now, and you have a big aggressive amount of physical damage just behind. Your second team is one Turtle Fighter team with Dev Voice to control even the Turtle Fighter enemy if is there one. I didn't do the trick to make go Turtle Fighter in the wrong way, because behind it's a pretty interesting team. It's interesting because you have a good amount of control. You have Manipulator, Rose Fencer who give good control of female hero and as well damage. You have Imperial Executioner to control the backline. You have another control plus good tank against physical damage with Dev Voice, and Turtle Fighter to mess. So this team is really interesting actually, and can have good results, especially because she will be hide. And your last team, original if we can tell, but efficient. You have Turtle Fighter as tank, you have Legendary Commander in second position to give some HP more for Death Mage and Witch. In the middle you have a Desert Lycan to nuke someone at one moment of the fight. And all this team is, how to tell, has good synergy, because with your backline, with Witch in backline you are well protected. You have overall magical damage totally correct, one nuker for physical damage, and your front line is pretty difficult to kill. I especially didn't put healer there for have the benefit of the ultimate of Desert Lycan, so this team can have good result, and your lineup in Grand Arena is original and really interesting. Let's go now for your future. For your future, your lineup is already really interesting, but I propose you to add one tank, because actually, like you saw in the first team, we have one problem to put one real tank in front line. So you can choose aggressive tank like Devastator or something like Elder Giant, who can be a good solution for aggressive lineup, and or to choose for example Cross Knight to have a defensive tank. It's one possibility too. I let you choose what you enjoy more. After that you can finish to upgrade your Witch, because actually she's not far to be interesting, really interesting, but she gets great boost when she will get red one, so you can upgrade her. It's a crazy backliner, and especially in the metagame with the beginning to change a while with Puppet Master, which help a lot against Puppet Master. Even she is not the only solution that you have, she is one of the best solution. Add one backliner in your lineup too. I wrote you can add Lightbringer or Puppet Master. It can give you more solution in your team and in your lineup to compose with a really good team who will be how to say, with better synergy, because for example your first team is aggressive, has good synergy, but you don't have backliner. I don't like usually team when I don't put backliner. And the last hero that you can continue to upgrade is Chemist, because Chemist is really strong, and it's one solution for one hero begin by the backline and finish in the front line. It can, for example, make you use one tank who is not so strong at the beginning, like Devastator, who will probably die, but he will deal enough damage, and when Devastator die, you have Chemist who will replace him. It's equally some good solution for your lineup. We have finished with you today. Let's see now the third player. The third player for today is Unlard, level 100, and we can see already some strange choice in the list of heroes. We'll discuss about it later. Let's begin now by the arena. For your arena team, here is a build that I propose. You have a Turtle Fighter as tank, you have Fallen Dominion behind who can deal a good amount of damage and protect also the backline. Imperial Executioner for damage and backline. Silencer to control the enemy team. Silencer, it's really good actually in the metagame for nearly all, except if you have all physical hero in front of you, and a manipulator to control the battleground. In this composition, I will tell you that I should prefer to have something else than Silencer, but it was the best choice in my thinking in your actual lineup. Let's see now in Grand Arena. For your Grand Arena, here is the setup that I propose for you. So first team, you have a strange team if we can tell, but she's not bad at all. For sure, Succubus is not the best choice to be in the back line, but she has good avoidance and can hold this line not so bad. You have Astang Dwarf Warrior, is helped by Death Voice. Behind you have Death Mage as DPS Magical, and you have Amber Blade who can do a good amount of damage. Second team, you have your team for Arena, so I don't add nothing else. And for your last team, you have something really interesting because I use Legendary Admiral and Legendary Commander together, so all your women has crazy amount of HP because they benefit especially the Admiral, Amber, Star and Chaplain for the crazy buff of Admiral, plus the buff of Commander, so they can hold, I think, the backline, and you have Phoenix to deal a good amount of damage during the fight. It's little original, but I really think that it can work. Let's check now your future in the game. For your future in the game, first of all, I want to make you care about one important point. You have increased a lot of heroes as red, who are useless actually, and unfortunately, if we can tell, and you invest a lot of resources in these heroes, and in another side you don't have the hero who can be really great in your lineup. For example, if we check now what you have in this page, you have a Sniper orange 2, and in another side you have Cross Knight orange and Death Knight just orange 1. It's not possible. Pilot red, it's something that we never see. It's kind of horrible. All Curse, it's not crazy bad, but it's not really interesting. So Poison 1 as red, no, please. You must stop this absolutely, and be careful on the important hero, metagame heroes that you want right now. And when all of these heroes are in your possession, you can decide to upgrade something original, why not? But not first time something original who doesn't work, sorry, because Poison 1, if you find one team with him who is really efficient, I will be really impressed by, by your work. And you miss some important hero. You don't have Rose Fencer, so perhaps you are on new server, I don't know, but Rose Fencer is not possible to don't have actually in your lineup. So you must finish Dwarf Warrior. You must finish your Imperial Executioner as soon as possible, because it's important hero that you must have red one now that you have the level to do it, and you must increase some backliner. You don't have backliner except Succubus and Chaplain, who are not amazing, but they can suit in this position. You don't have Witch, you don't have Lightbringer, you don't have Puppet Master, and it's a hero that minimum you must have one or two of this hero to do good lineup for the future. So it's all for you right now. I wish you good luck, and let's see now our last player. The last player for today is Vintra. He's level 100, and we have a look now on his heroes. It's a lot of good things, some other things a little strange, but we will see all of this right now. Let's begin by the arena. For your arena setup, let's begin by something who work really good. So in front you have as tank Turtle Fighter, just behind you have Griffin and Rose Fencer to help him and to control the battleground, and behind Imperial Executioner for protection of the backline and nuke the enemy Turtle Fighter, and Manipulator behind, because Manipulator gives you good control for the battleground. This team is a pretty strong, so you can go with it in arena and get a really good result with this kind of team. Let's check now your Grand Arena. Here are your three teams for Grand Arena. So first team is really interesting. I will tell you directly that this team, it's a kind of a trap. It's a provocation for that your enemy use Turtle Fighter and Rose Fencer, because if he don't do it, he will have a problem to kill it. If he use it, he will kill without problem, but your two other team will be quiet. So first team, you have a Dev Voice with a commander. We have 4 women who benefit for the legendary commander. You have good damage and good protection for the backline, plus Corrupted Angel, who will deal really good amount of damage. This team is pretty interesting, but just she's weak against Rose Fencer and Turtle Fighter. Okay, it's not a problem. We want that your enemy use this team now. Second team, it's your team for arena, so I don't add nothing now. And your last team is interesting too. We use as backline Shadow Leaf to go with Admiral to get the Admiral bonus. You have Hidden Needle and Vengeance Spirit for good amount of damage, and Fallen Dominion to protect the backline and to deal a good amount of damage. So your three teams are interesting. Last team, I prefer to have something else in backline, but with this we will do the job. It's not a problem now. Let's see which advice I can give you now for your future. For your future, the main things you have to stop to upgrade hero when it's not ready to be upgraded. Put 1 item, 2 items on heroes and promote them. It's a big mistake. You have one website, acharge.dk, who are really good to give you all the information. I will put another time the link in the description of the video, and you must check this link every time you want to promote one incomplete hero, because in this case sometimes it's possible to do with 3 items. It's possible, but you must check which item you need to win some statistic. And if you don't win nothing, don't promote. Let your hero at orange too. For example, if we check your Death Mage red with 1 item, it's far better to keep orange 2 with full item, full enchantment, than 1 item as red. It's the main mistake that you did actually, and you have to stop to do it, because you lose a lot of power and a lot of opportunity with your setup. Second thing is, when you will reach, it's not direct, but when you reach some hero as red 1, be careful of your choice. You choose, for example, Fallen Dominion first red 1. I'm not sure it's the best choice actually. It's not bad for sure, but you have some other metagame hero who are more important than him actually. Manipulator, Rose Fencer, Corrupted Angel. These 3 heroes as red 1 is your main priority now. They will give so much improvement with the red 1 that it will change all the benefit for you with your team. Last thing that I saw, you have a Chemist and Sorceress who are not finished. You can go and Sorceress is amazing, Chemist is amazing too. You can invest on them and grown up them. I don't give you other advice now, it's already a lot, but please stop to upgrade heroes who are not complete. It's really horrible to see that. It's all for today. Good luck, it's all for this pimp. Let's now conclude. Thank you everybody for watching. This pimp is now over. I hope you enjoy it, and sorry another time for the delay. I'm still in not at home for 1 week, so all the delay will be better in according to the next week. Don't hesitate to like this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you discover this channel and like it for sure. I tell you goodbye and meeting in the end of the week, I hope, for another episode of Pimp. Bye bye!